What's going on, everyone? This is Hades Gaming, back today with another video playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare in 2019. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare really wasn't that bad of a game if you look at it not as a Call of Duty game. Do I think this should have been the Call of Duty title to grace us in 2016? No, I don't. But I did like the game, and let me tell you why. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare had the biggest, and I mean the biggest, customization systems, the best supply drop system by far, the creativity within weapons, and look at this color panel. It's fucking gorgeous. I don't care what anyone says. This game is fucking beautiful to look at, okay? And when you played the game, you generally felt like, you had options. You always had the ability to change your combat rig, your perks, your attachments. You had laser guns, but you also had the common and very simple ballistic weapons. Now, the variants in this game, I don't know exactly how you can say they're pay to win. They come with additional attachments or maybe slight boosts in accuracy, but that's not really pay to win. Pay to win is such an old concept, and I'm tired of hearing it, because pay to win just doesn't exist in any game. Either you're good at the game or you're not. Even if you have the best weapon in the world, the best weapon in the Call of Duty universe, you won't do good if you just suck at that game. That's just the way that it is. And it's the same thing when it comes to YouTube. You either have the best quality videos or you have the best gear. But if you're missing one or the other, chances are you're not really going to do too well, as I'm speaking into my headset because I don't have a Blue Yeti yet. Anyway, the point is that this game is definitely not a Call of Duty game. But it is a fun game if you take away the Call of Duty title. If you just look at it like a shooter, it's an excellent shooter. And I have ragged on the movement system within Call of Duty for a long time, because after 3 advanced movements games, this being the third, I was tired of it. I really was, but I went back and I played it a little bit for the past couple of days, and it's really been a fun game to play because I haven't been looking at it through those goggles. Oh, this is a Call of Duty game. This has to be boots on the ground. It has to be classic weapons. It has to be realistic. As I've said before, I like my Call of Duty games with a lot of realism to them, but this game is still a fun game to play if you're just sick to death of Black Ops 4 or any of the other Call of Duties. Like anything, if you do something too much, you're going to get tired of it, you're going to get bored of it, and you're going to want something new. And Infinite Warfare has satisfied that itch that I felt for the past couple days to play Call of Duty, but also I just had fun playing it. I have fun earning the salvage. I earn daily login bonuses if you have the season pass, which when I bought it was a great thing. But now if you do search in a match, now this is a disclaimer, if you buy the season pass now, chances are you're not going to find a lot of matches because people hated on this game before it even came out. And I said during that time, let's give this game a chance, let's see what we can do. And at the time, because I was looking at it through those, as I said, goggles of this is a Call of Duty game, it wasn't a good game to me because I kept that pretext in my head. And now you're going to say, oh, well, this game is too thrust jumpy and all that other shit. Those are the same people that liked Black Ops 3. Those are the same people that like Black Ops 4. Even if there's no thrust jumping in it, there's still advanced movement in there. There's still sliding. There's still the grapple hook, which will allow you to fucking get up to high ledges and shit. So, guys, you have to look at games a little bit differently. Like, if there's a Call of Duty out there, say the next Call of Duty is Advanced Warfare 2, so help me God if it is, I will be pissed. But if you look at a game and you enjoy it, you should play it. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, because at the end of the day, it's your money. It's your time that you're doing something. You're the one playing the game. So fuck, honestly, what anyone thinks about what you're doing with your life. It really doesn't make or break you if you don't let it. And back then, and still to this day, I will hear comment after comment after comment of, oh, it's a terrible game. Infinite Warfare was terrible. It's the worst Call of Duty ever. No. The worst Call of Duty ever before this one was Ghosts. And every single year we hear the same argument. The previous Call of Duty was better. The previous Call of Duty was better. Is this going to be the next previous Call of Duty was better? No? Okay, then shut the fuck up. But as I said, there's a lot of deep customization in this game. They have a lot of weird camos and a lot of weird gestures, and gesture warfare back when that was a thing was kind of weird. But the time to kill is great, the color scheme is great, and the creativity, which is what draws me to this game, is great as well. And I think that people just, if they look at it and say, hey, this is a shooter, It's not a Call of Duty game. Obviously, it has the title, so it is a Call of Duty game. But if you just look at it as if it's not, and you just look at it for the game as a whole, you will enjoy this game. I hated on Infinite Warfare so bad the year that I got it, but I still played it because it was the only Call of Duty that I had to play, okay, at that time. I had an Xbox One, and backwards compatibility wasn't a thing, okay? So, when this game came out, I went in and I got it at midnight and I took it home and I thought, oh, this game is amazing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But then I really got into the negative parts about it. I don't like the fact that there is a sniper rifle that can turn into a full auto assault rifle. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that it takes so long to earn the salvage. But at the same time, who the hell spends 24 hours straight playing a Call of Duty game that isn't an MLG? And that's another thing. A lot of the people that hated on it were pro players. They didn't like the game. That's just the truth of it. And people took it at their word. And guys, look, we really shouldn't be taking pro players at their word because they play Call of Duty for a living. They play it on a different level than us with different rules and different restrictions. We play Call of Duty casually. At the time, I was watching the One Boom, I was watching Nero Cinema, I was watching Drifter, I was watching Sniper Wolf, and they all had the same opinion, except for One Boom. The One Boom was a really great purveyor of the opinion that it's a game. It's a fun game to play. And that's why I respect him, because he plays the games he wants to play. So shout out to the One Boom. You may be a little bit bitchy sometimes, but we all are, so I don't take that away from you. The point is that if you go back and play Infinite Warfare today, you will have a fun experience. Even if you didn't, or just, even if you have a negative opinion of it, then just play it. But don't think of it as a Call of Duty game, even if it is one. Don't think of it like that. And if you take that away, I guarantee you that you will feel good playing this game, no matter what anyone tells you. It's the same thing with any other game. If you play it, you will enjoy it if you just look at it like a game. If you break it down to its base mechanics. Should this Call of Duty existed? No. Do I think this is a better Call of Duty than any of the others? Hell no. But in between, when you're playing the most recent year's Call of Duty, you need to go back and say, hey, I'm bored. I don't really want to play this anymore right now. What can I play? Go back, play an old Call of Duty. Your opinion may change. I hated Ghosts when it came out. I hated it because it was too gray. It was too depressing. I absolutely hated it. But then I went back and I played it and I loved it. Our opinions and our tastes change over the years. And that's what I think a lot of gamers are still stuck in. They still think, oh, I have to always hate this game no matter what. I can never change my mind on anything. Fuck that, okay? Fuck that. Children think that way, okay? So, I guess my overall message is that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is a good game at its base level. It is a good game with a lot of creativity, beautiful color palettes, high customization, consistent, and I mean consistent, key drops for the supply drops, and it's just, it's a fun game, guys. Go back and give it a try. When I look at the Call of Duty community, it's just a bunch of either really young kids, who I honestly can't blame for their opinions because they're kids, they're quite impressionable, or it's a bunch of angry adults who are too afraid to let go of the old days. I am one of those people. I have been in multiple situations where I'm like, I refuse to let go of the way the old Call of Duty was, and I even said that in my last video. I wish and I hope that next year's Call of Duty is boots on the ground and it's the old way of doing things. I want that, but I'm also not afraid to try new things. And I think that that's where the problem lies in Call of Duty. No one wants to try new things. Or the people that were at the heyday, they didn't want it to change. But now the people that have been playing since Advanced Warfare, they're just used to this. They enjoy it. So why take that away? Why do you have to be a dick? Just let them play their fucking games. It's not hard. Enjoy your games. As I've said so many times, and I'm going to keep saying that is the motto of my channel. Play your games and enjoy them no matter what anyone says. And if you honestly think that other people's opinions matter that much, I can't help you. Anyway, guys, this has been Call of Duty Infinite Warfare in 2019. Please don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and please leave a comment. I am always up for a debate. And as I said before, play the games you want to play. This is Hades Gaming, signing off. Have a good one.